Hey everybody, Brenda here. How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing well today. We have a storm brewing on the outside um, and one on the inside too. If you look at my desk, it's just filled with stuff. So I want to say hi to everybody, and hopefully I can make this through without I forgot my cough drop, so I'm hoping I can make it through this video. So this is what we've been working on. This is our fresh lemon one signature journal that we've been working on. I did go ahead and put the topper on. I did decide to put the little blessing book plate down here at the bottom, and I added a flower in this corner that was quite bare right there. So that is going to be the front of our journal, and we have got to make some ephemera for this journal of ours. I did make one thing which I wanted to show you today, how I made it. So I'm going to set this aside, but we've got lots of ephemera that some came with it, which I think I cut out already. I'll have to collect that. And then this I made that I wanted to show you, and what this does, and I used 6x6 paper again. I just have this obsession lately of just using up my 6x6 card paper packs. This I was going to put right here, and how this works is we have a little pocket here, we have a bigger pocket here, and this goes over the page like so. Okay, and that's going to fit right here. So on this side it will be a flip, and on the back side I excuse me, stuck down some writing paper to journal on. So this will go right here, and on this side it will be a small tuck where we just glue here and here. So that is my plan for that page. One down, a lot more to go. So I'm going to show you how I made this. Set this aside. Take this out in case I need some measurements. So for this I used 3 6x6 pieces of cardstock from a 6x6 paper pad. And you want to first choose what you want for your back page, which I chose this here. Okay, so that will be your back page, and then you want to choose what you want for your large pocket on the front, and I chose this, which cut down will be, I'll probably use this side here, which cut down will be my pocket on this side. And then you have a little tiny pocket stuck down at the bottom, which I thought this green would look pretty good here. So first things first, we need to score our line on our back paper. So this will be our fold over. So on your scoreboard, I think I want my paper going up and down this way. So I want to score what I can use. I can't find my little, oh, here it is. I want to score this first piece here at I think I scored it at an inch. Oh, okay, 1.25 inches. Okay. I was thinking it was 1 inch, but that looks like 1.25 inches. So I am going to go over 1 inch 1/4 and score. And of course it don't matter, you can go this way too. I don't know why I started over there, but it would probably be easier to go 1.25 inches right here. Don't know why I was going backwards. Excuse me, please. So that is all we need that for. Okay, so we are going to fold that right over, and I am going to put my little thumb notch in over here, about in the middle. I say about in the middle. Okay. So that is going to be on our page like so. This will be on the back side. Then we want to cut our top pocket off at about 3.5 inches. So get my cutter. Got 3, and I don't have a half on this thing, so I'm approximizing. So I am going to go 3 and right here. That. And we will see how that works. You know, I was just thinking, you know, if you wanted to, you could probably use your cutoff as a little pocket down here also. So, but that's totally up to you. I used a whole different color for my pocket. I am going to go ahead and thumb notch this right in the middle, as close as possible. Okay, do we need to do some distressing before we glue on our pocket? So this is going to be glued on right here using my art glitter glue. Glue on the 3 sides. I've been, this morning I was sitting on the porch having my coffee on my porch where I watched the birds and the squirrels and everything, and I just happened to doze off in my chair, and if you hear that, that is thunder. I dozed off in my chair, and when I woke up, oh, I could hardly move. I was so stiff. I am taking my corner chomper, and I'm going to chomp. Well, actually, let's put the little one on first, and then I'll chomp the corners. It doesn't matter, I guess, but I do want to put this back on. So I was thinking, I didn't want this because it would clash, I think, too much unless I did it this way. And just make sure that your pocket is under your thumb notch as much as it needs to be, so it doesn't interfere with your thumb notch, which could be right about there. I think we can go ahead and use this. What do you think? Let's just mark this right here. Cut it off and see what it's going to look like. And I think we're going to have to trim along the bottom too. Right about there. And as usual, I can't see my mark. I think that's it right there. Just see if I called it. Yep, that should be fine. So another little thumb notch right here. Yeah, I did. I was checking to see if I rounded the corners at the top, and I did on this one. So I am going to get my chomper and do this on the 1/4 inch side. Glue this right down here. So yeah, I fell asleep this morning and was very stiff, but before I fell asleep, I was watching the squirrels and the birds and everything, and there is a squirrel that has no tail I saw this morning. It looked like she or he has like a chipmunk tail. No fur, no nothing, but a little hairless tail. Okay, so on the bottom here, I'm using the 1/2 inch to make my corners rounded. And I need to get this back on. Okay. And the distressing, and that is it. That's all it takes for this little flip out for your journal. So we can go ahead, now that we've made this one, and I showed you how, we can go ahead and put this one in the book where we want it, which I think was on the blue. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue right down here along the score line, and then down this end and down this end. Then we are going to slide this right over the page. How do I want this? Is this how yeah, that's how I wanted it. I'm like, ah, shoot. Okay. Certainly can't put it the other way because it would be a little bit upside down. So there you have our little pocket, little tuck spot on this side, And our little flip out, just want to make sure that's down right there on this side. So I thought that was cute, a little cute addition to our journal. So we have that there. And I did also make a little flip for our journal. And I made this real simple because I didn't want to cover this part up here. So just made it 2 pieces with some lace and some little flower decor at the top. So we need to find a place for that. Some place that has wanted a picture on the opposite side if I could. That I really don't want to cover. So the first picture we come to is this one that has a plain spot on the other side. So I think I'm going to see how it looks here with our lemons and stuff, and I like it. I think that will look nice right there. So I am going to glue that right there on that spot. And then, if you don't know what a fabric flip is, that's just a place where we glue something down, our little fabric flip, and then underneath you have journaling space that is covered up, sort of like a secret spot. So that is going right on this page. I'm using Fabri-Tac, and I had to look because you have some that is called 3-in-1, I think, that is basically the same, except for it has a different name. So we are going to put this right on this page, right as straight as I can get it. Gonna knit just a little tiny piece right off at the top here of the there. That was getting in the way of the fold there, so didn't want that to do that. So there we go. We have our fabric flip. I just love that with this page. Love it, love it. Okay. So we have 2 things in our journal. So what else I have been messing with, which I'm pretty sure I will use one. Let's set this aside and let this dry. I have been making little hidden paper clips. So I made this one, but I'm not sure if it's you know, the right color. And these of course are double-sided hidden paper clips. Okay, and I have been having fun going to town, just making a few. So I'm going to set this aside and show you real quick how I made these, and then probably call it a day because it's getting a little nasty out there. So to make these, what I did, and I've got a pile of them right here to work with. Again, I used my 6x6 paper. So what I did was grab a piece of my 6x6. Let's see, let's use the green since we didn't use it before. So this will be my back. Or no, I'll have the green as the back and have this as the top. So my back piece is going to be green. I take my 6x6 paper and I cut these down to 2 inches, which gives you basically 3. Gives you 3 bases to work with. Then I wanted this one to be framed around, so I put this at 1, I think I cut this at 1 3/4. So 2 inches, 1 3/4 I cut my next batch. And I think you can get 3 out of here with just a little piece, if that's straight, left over. And that's what you have left over from your second piece of paper. So what I did was go ahead and I just folded these first, the bases, I folded them right in half. And this is a good, also a good way to mass make your little hidden paper clips. So I just folded these right in half. Like so. And then as you can see on these, I used also used book page for some of the toppers. So you could use music page, book page, more different colored papers. So with these, this is the top piece. I wanted this to have some frame. So what I did was, because you can make these as the size that you would like. If you wanted them to be bigger, it's up to you. So I measured my top paper like this, folded it over where I wanted it creased, then I folded it where I wanted it, and then this little piece here, you could either just cut, you know, cut right straight across, or use your trimmer. I just cut that little piece right off, and then this is glued right onto that. So let's glue this down. Actually, let's distress first. Always forget that part. Now we can glue that part right down. And I am using my art glitter glue. Okay, and then I lay this part down and try to get this as close to the middle as possible. Fold over and burnish down. Okay, so there you have that part glued. Now for the paper clip, I just took some file folder, cut down a piece of file folder, and I wanted these a little smaller than my major part, so I just cut these down to 4 1/4 by 1 1/2. So 4 1/4 long by 1 1/2 wide. So here what I want to do first is I went through and marked, I had these all made up. I went through and marked this in the middle at 1 inch, and I did that on all of them because you know, I did a little mass make. So I marked this at the 1 inch mark, and with this you just fold these directly in half and you add your little paper clip right onto that. And then this, all I did was eyeball it. Now I have these little sharp have these little things that I got from Amazon. They're just handy little do a little job blades. So I just eyeball it. I see the middle and I just make a slit right on the fold line. Always close up. Then we take our paper clip that has a little bit sticking out at the top, and we push that through our slit that we just made. Okay, and if it's not through enough, just go ahead and pull it up some. Okay, then what I like to do, which I probably don't have anything that matches, let's use just a little, see if we can tear this down a little bit. This is some leftover from my flip that I made. Okay, and this is green, so tore off a little piece there, and I'm going to put it right through my paper clip at that little piece that's sticking out. If I can get it through there. Got like butterfingers today. Come on, you can do this. You can get in there, come on. And put that through the loop. And I'm going to shorten this a little. There we go. So we have our little loop at the top. And now what we need to do, I'm just fixing the middle here so it's kind of straight. Right here On this, I use the Fabri-Tac as my glue. So go ahead and glue all around. Careful not to get glue on the outside. We just want the little middle glued down. This piece here. Turn it over and do the same thing on the other side. I don't know why, but I'm just, well, probably it's not just today. I was going to say I'm so bubbly fingers today. I just can't get my fingers to work today for some reason. I don't want any glue there. Make sure that that's not glued. And put this side down. Where those little pieces of paper came from. Excuse me. So you have this on either side. So now we need to decorate, and we have our little bow thing at the top. Throw all this aside, out of my way. I do want to round the bottom of my corners. I just think that looks a little more finished if I do that. I'm going to use the quarter side of it. So there's our corners. This is our stuff that I can use later on. Excuse me, I need to cap my glue. Take care of some of this stuff so I can see what I'm doing. So what I have been doing, I have Tim Holtz, the little mini figures, which I think are absolutely cute on these little hidden paper clips. So I have been using Tim Holtz and been wanting to find some cute little kids to see how they would look. I haven't used any of the kids yet. So she's adorable. Love her. And maybe a little boy on the other side. So I've got a little girl and a little boy. Now on these, I'm going to glue her down, but I kind of want something for her and for them both actually, but he'll need something different. Something for her to stand on, and I don't know if I have anything small enough in here. This is my Fayware Ephemera book that I got on Amazon. Love the stuff in here, but, oh, okay. Let's see if she could possibly stand on this that says, first of all, no. That sounds like a young child that might be speaking that way at times. So I'm going to add this right to the bottom, like so. And then I am going to glue her standing. Oh, got some little punch outs here that need to come out. There we go. Getting real dark outside. Not my kind of day. I don't like thunderstorms. My grandmother, whenever there was a thunderstorm, in the middle of the night, she would make all of us come down the stairs and sit awake downstairs until after the storm is over. So I want her to stand right on that. Okay. She's adorable. And on the back side, we need our little mister standing against something. Maybe this would work. A little ticket. And if I put this down, right on the side, he should be able to lean up right against it. And I don't see any push outs on this little man, so let's put him right down, right against his little ticket pole, where he's leaning up against. Okay, that's our little man. And I have been also using some of Tim Holtz's little words. Let's see what we have here. Be amazed. How about I feel so lucky? He feels so lucky. And he looks very confident to me. So, let's see. Put that right at the top. Okay, he feels so lucky. And this little girl says, be amazed. And let's see where this will fit right across here. So be amazed, and he feels lucky. I feel like I should have something right here, but I don't know if anything would be small enough to fit right there. And that goes up and down. So these things are probably too big. Yeah, I think these will be too big. So I am going to hold off and maybe see if this number will look all right. Just going down the side here. Down just a little bit more. There we go. That fills in that space a little bit better. Just get this whiteness gone a little bit. And there we have it. We have our little hidden paper clip. And oh, here it is. I was going to say, I think I had one already. Just put this way. And there you go. Aren't these adorable? I just love these. Just love them. Okay, that's it for me. My storm is darkening and getting close. I am going to pick up and head down over the stairs. So here is our hidden paper clips. I mean, we didn't make them all. We made this one, but I have been playing and making a bunch of them. So that's what we have there. This is our journal that we need to make more ephemera for. So we made one of these flip outs today. And I will be finding a place. Oh, we put in our fabric flip, and we will be adding one of these in also. So guys, I hope you had a good time and you learned a few things to make. Keep you busy, and thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please, I would appreciate it if you could do so. Like and comment. Any questions I will certainly answer. And as it stands right now, I'm getting out of here. So you guys have a wonderful, blessed week. Stay safe, and I love you all. Bye-bye, everybody.